So back in the summer of 2020, I received a call from one of our pastors in the pastor training center named Nyovi Joseph. He advised me of a serious situation of flooding in Maaji parish. He advised me at that point that there were about 300 families that had been moved out of their homes and lost everything due to the rising floodwaters in the Nile River.
In July, the flood has started. The river started coming from their normal size, and then it started moving out families. And then the river came heavily and affected the whole of West Nile region, but majorly Maaji parish has been affected much. It destroyed all crops and houses were swept down. The family who have been affected have been really affected so much.
After a few days of thought and prayer, I decided I would go and take a look at the situation there, and realized quickly that not only was it a serious physical need situation, but there was a serious spiritual need situation. As I began to do an assessment, I realized that there were no churches in the entire parish. There were 4 mosques and 1 Catholic congregation there, but there were no born-again churches, evangelical churches there. And so I asked Joseph about that, and then he advised me that we had another student in our pastor training center named William Manga, who was interested in planting a church in Maaji parish.
Focon have invested in me, so I cannot waste that resource they have invested in me. So I felt interested in pastoring church. That's when I talked to Joseph about planting a church. When the flood came, that's when we get in touch to plant the church in Maaji.
We have assisted 450 with food, supplies, carpets, and different materials to help them move to another place.
And so we were able to assist a new church plant, Maaji Bible Church, with necessary supplies for the community, and they were able to distribute those, and through that distribution they were able to share the gospel and invite people into a new church there. And since that time they've seen the church grow from 0 to about 20 people, and they've seen several people come to Christ.
I've seen the hand of God in that place of Maaji, because most family members got concerned, and some of them we have not even reached their family, but they got concerned to come to the church, even to give their life in the church without us getting to the community. And also they have seen the importance of the church, because life have been transformed in that community around. God has called me since from childhood, majors to minister to unreached people, and completely that's my life. I love the gospel. I love to go and share the gospel with the community where there are no gospels. So that's my major mission that the Lord has given me.
I have given my life fully for Christ since 2000. So I feel concerned in every activity of the ministry of God. As I talk, I'm primary teacher, but I get concerned to attend the training because I know it is only God who have provided for me everything. So I feel concerned so that my people of Maaji, they know the truth of God.
I've seen some differences in Maaji. Even the community have now started calling us to go and minister. Even yesterday, but one here, when I was in the compound, one community called me. They told me they wanted prayer for the whole family. So they wanted to give their life to Jesus. It was just even yesterday. So many community needs us to take the gospel. We are just praying for good health. If God give us good health, we shall be reaching more communities in that area.
We're excited about the work that God is doing there, and we thank the many supporters that helped us with that need there and with that work. And we look forward to seeing what God is going to continue to do in His church for His kingdom through His servants there in Maaji Parish.